Hello again. So I thought it was about time I built a little kit up. I haven't built a little LED kit for a while, so this is the kit that I've got. A round circuit board with a few components on it, no IC. So this is going to be a 3-channel chaser that's going to chase around the board by the looks of things. What we got? Some resistors here. Oh, actually marked for a change, 330, that's handy. And 10k or something like that on there, so that's handy. We've got LEDs up there, 3 capacitors, 3 transistors which will do the switching for the 3 channels, and a power connector. Quite an easy one. Let's have a look at these instructions. Well, this gives the circuit board and the circuit diagram. Everything in Chinese, which is great. Nothing on the back, so there you go. But it's given us the printout if you can't read it on the board. But the board looks quite good actually. See if we can zoom in there a bit. Yeah, there we go. So the everything's on the board. The 3 transistors are the same by the looks of things. 3 capacitors are the same, and then just various 10k and 330 resistors there. Power goes there, and then the diodes all the way around the outside. Looks a fairly simple circuit, this. Right, we've got the circuit board mounted. Let's zoom in a bit. Okay, so let's get the resistors done first. So we're going to look at the ones that's marked 330. Pop them in first. Here we go, let's got them done. Let's just switch on the soldering iron so it can be warming up. There, just got those done. Right, ready to solder. Just give it a minute while the soldering iron warms up. Yeah, it's got those 3 done. Got a bit of solder on the board, but that's not going to cause any problems. Okay, so let's go to the next ones in. So these are marked with a 10k. Aha, that blubber solder is actually a hole for a resistor. Let's see if we can get rid of that. So what I'm going to do, right, let's see if that's done it. Yep, so I put the soldering iron one side, put the desoldering pump the other side, and that's cleared it out nicely. So we can get the rest of the resistors in now. Here we go. Right, solder those in place now. Okay, let's get them done. So far, so good. Okay, so next we'll do the capacitors, which are here. The capacitors have a negative side. Also, they have a long leg and a short leg. Short leg is negative, long leg is positive. And the shaded area on here is a negative, and the non-shaded is a positive area. So it goes that way around. So long leg positive, short leg negative. Just holding them the other side of my finger, just bend the legs out. There we go, and we can solder those up. Great, so that's got that one done. So that's the resistors and the capacitors done. Next thing we need to do is the transistors. Now the transistors, all three are the same. There's a flat side and a rounded side. I hope you can see that all right. And it just follows a pattern on the circuit board. So the round goes to the bottom in this example, and the flat goes to the top. So I just moved the legs off camera, so I'll just show you again what I did. Just very gently just move them out slightly. There you go. And then we can put them, which makes it a little bit easier when you put them on the circuit board. There we go, that's all three done. And we can solder those up. There we go, got them done. Okay, great stuff. So the final thing to do, or second to final thing to do, because we've got to do the power as well, are the LEDs. Actually, you know, I'm not going to do the LEDs yet. I'm going to do the power socket first, or the power pins first. I think they're going to be easier, because if I solder the LEDs on, then try and put these on, it's going to be a bit crowded. So what I'm going to do is I've got a bit of tacky stuff here. Blue tack, is that trademarked? I'm not entirely sure. And I'm going to power it from the back. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because the wires will just go behind it, and rather than over the circuit board where the LEDs are out the front. So instead of burning my fingers, just put a bit of blue tack on there, which holds it nicely in place. So I can solder it up rather than it burning my fingers like it normally does. Yeah, let's got that done. Now we can do the LEDs. Now the LEDs are all red ones, and just the same as the capacitors, there's a long leg and a short leg, and the circuit board is marked with a positive. Long leg is positive. So if you look at the circuit board, I've got positive here, 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 and all the way around. So the long leg goes to the positive side. So what I'm going to do is just do a couple for you while it's on camera, and then I'll do the rest off camera. So you'll see I've left a space there. Sorry, you see I left a space there. It's easier to leave a space and do some round and then do the rest of them round, because when you're trying to solder, you don't want too many legs getting in the way. So just bending the pins at the back, just bending the legs at the back. There we go. So I'm going to continue doing that just off camera, because you've seen me solder these so many times. I shall be back with you in a minute. Okay, so you join me on the very last LED to be soldered on. So let's put that in now. There we go, so that's everything soldered up now. And the last thing to do is to give it a blast. So let's take it off the vise. So a physical check to make sure everything's in place. And let's have a quick look at the back to make sure we've got nothing joined up, no solder blobs anywhere. No, that looks okay. So so I'm going to guess this is, yeah, it says 3 to 5 volt. So blue negative, positive. Okay, so I've just got that connected to my desk power supply, which is up there. So let's see if it works. There we go. It works, first time. I've got a wonky LED there, let's just straighten that up. There we go. So there we go. So as I said, it's a 3 timer, so it's actually doing 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. But it looks like it's going round in circles. So that was a nice, quick, simple build. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like what I do, please subscribe, please give it a thumbs up, and join me again soon.